Hi, I wanted to explain a possible framework that can be used to move forward with remote learning. It uses a combination of Jilly Salmon's 5 stages of e-moderating and Quality Matters emergency checklist for remote learning. There are other models out there, but I selected this one for its approachable visual explanation of one aspect of e-learning. So let's dive in. The instructor as e-moderator then has two responsibilities. You see the technical support aspect at each level, as well as the e-moderating at each level. The e-moderating is what I consider the instruction or the teaching. And notice then that the actual learning looks like it starts at level 3. One of the things I've noticed in the past is that some instructors delegate the technical support. Either they select a student to become the technical support TA, or if you're lucky enough to have an actual tech person at the school site, then that person supports the technical aspect. Or if you're co teaching, then it's that second assistant that then can address the technical support. That frees up the e moderator to then actually just focus on the teaching, instruction, and learning. Now, let's move on to the checklist. I would recommend for professional development purposes to divide the checklist into the 3 sections. So this video then is going to suggest what to do for preparing for success. This section has 8 criteria points, and most of these criteria points, I believe, can actually be addressed by either having a typed paragraph that informs the parent and the student as to how they will be graded, your office hours, um, availability for help. The one aspect that I think does require lessons is this second one here, where you address communication and interaction expectations. And that's because the criteria says that you are modeling expectations. So for me, being an elementary school teacher, it reminds me of how we do have curriculum for digital citizenship. So I'm at the Common Sense website here. It's one of my favorite places to go to for digital citizenship just because they have a wide variety of grade levels. I'm going to select my grade level and just share with you some of my few favorites that I think you could either build up or build down for whatever grade level that you're teaching. So I really enjoyed the Rings of Responsibility. It's about like responsibility for yourself, responsibility for your others, and then responsibility for your community. I really like that concept and the idea of the rings of responsibility. You have a digital citizenship pledge, and then also the power of your words, the consequences of making inappropriate or rude comments online. But again, they have plenty of lesson plans for all of the grade levels. You can look around and select some of your favorite ones. So now I'm going to share additional digital citizenship resources. Common Sense isn't the only place with lesson plans, so there are a few others that I've listed on this slideshow. Finally, there's an optional lesson planner for each stage that you can use, where basically it's divided into the technical support aspect for that level and then the teaching and the instruction of that level. I want you to notice that sometimes you might be in a certain level for a certain amount of days. It's not just a one-time introduction and you're done. Depending on how young your students are or how familiar they are with e-learning, spending a few days on in that level will be really helpful. For professional development purposes, then, I would say have teachers or instructors get together in teams, address the checklist, and plan together and upload their lesson plans. Hope this was helpful. Thank you.